That is a historic song. It was played by the Tanzanian army after we had defeated Idi Amin in 1979. They were telling Mwalimu Nyerere, the leader of Tanzania, that the work he sent them to do has been done. So then it was taken up by NRA, and then those young people picked it up. But they don't know how to sing it. They just... Akutwala ekiro okola ki? Akutwala ekiro okola ki? The one who takes you at night, who leads you at night, you thank him when it is morning, when you arrive. Now, these figures, although they are still preliminary, they show you the correctness of the NRM strategy. You remember we had problems with some groups which wanted to castrate people, that they are controlling population, like Mrs. Gandhi did. And then NRM told you, so please, the problem of too big family sizes is medical and socio-economic. That's what we told you. But what we say, people don't listen. They just. But also we insist. Nafe tulemerako. We insist on what we say. We told you. The Banyankole say. The problem is that these fellows don't. They are superficial. They don't understand our societies very well. The Banyankole say, they have a proverb which says, "Nyinomwe nuwechi, nyinomwe nuwechi." Harimo Banyankole barinkai mwemere mbarebe. Nyinomwe nuwechi. Aha. You can imagine, this is a proverb. It says, the mother of one is a mother of nothing. The idea being that if you have gotten one child, if he dies, what do you do? So that's why the insurance policy was have as many as possible. Some will die, some will survive. So you fellows who don't know our society, I don't know what we can do for you. You go with these foreigners, they tell you lies, you follow them as if you don't have your own base. So when they were saying population, birth control, I don't know what, injections, I don't know what, we said no, this is not the problem. The problem is, first of all, medical. Have a reliable medical service so that people know that even if you have one child, he will not die unless there is an accident. So this business, the psychology of family insurance by having many children will be undermined, will be addressed. And then the socio-economic. Because remember, the children in the pre-capitalist society, in our traditional society, the children were also laborers. They were workers. You have many children. Kukwereze mikono, the Wanyankore say. Kukwereze mikono, to give you hands to work. So the one with many children had more workers. And therefore, the incentive, that was one pressure, to have many children. The Wanyankore have a word called Obwejana. There are even people, especially in Toro, who are called Mboijana. You have heard those names, Mboijana. What is Obwejana? You said there was some rumored Wanyankore here. Obwejana, what is it? Go to the microphone and tell us. Microphone. You have heard people like Mboijana, you have heard Maboijano. Haven't you heard of Maboijano?
Your Excellency, Okuboijana, nokuba nkomuntu yakuzire haza ateine muntu wokumuya.
Even if you are young, for him he's saying that when you are old, you don't have anybody to look after you. But even if you are young, if you are alone, handling many tasks, that is Obwejana.
Yes, sir.
So, these people, they had their strategy. That man is called Rwaramira Ranga. Is trying to have some knowledge, not complete, but so the beliefs of the big families were organic to the society and its level of technology. Therefore, you need to change the organic structure of the society to start pushing for new ideas. Not simply say, have less children, this one here. Because even that belief that we don't want to be counted is actually partly part of that problem. Because our people here believed that when you count children, they will die. No kungura. Why do you count people? That idea is not as simple as it looks. Some of them, of course, are abusing it. But others believe that counting will bring exrani. No kungura, no barara chabantu. Why are you counting people? You want them to die. So therefore, the NRM told you that please deal with the base of the society, the socio-economic base of the society. The rest will come up more easily. That's how we introduced universal immunization so that children don't die. I think if you look at the infant mortality rate, it must have moved from 122 over 1,000 to now maybe 30 or something like that. It has come down. the maternal mortality has come down. The life expectancy has gone up. People started calling me Mzee when I was 29. When I was leading the fighters in the bush, 1971, my young people started calling me, because I was 26, 1971 when we started fighting Yamin. The people I was recruiting were 17, 16, 18, and they looked at me as very old, 26 years old. That's what they started calling me, Mzee, from that time. Yeah. Because people were dying early. I think when we started, the life expectancy was 43 years or something like that. So, if people are dying early, you need more, so that some die, some survive. But now, life expectancy has gone to 63%. And people are joining the money economy. And once you join the money economy, the problem is that you don't know. If you knew you see my strength, why I never move, is that I am somebody indigenous from here. I am the one over here. There's nothing I don't know. So when you come, you bring me this America, what, please. Nzendi wawa no. Tombuje ebyo tobimbura. Now, the Banyankole say, Enduriye byokulya. What is the proverb? Enduriye byokulya. When you are making alarm for food, you make a smaller one so that too many people don't hear and come. But when you are making alarm for war, you make a big one so that many people come. So now, when the eating was rural, it depended on more hands to grow the food. But now, most of the food you eat, you are not the one who grew it. You are buying. So now, if you have got to feed families with money, not like the other one where you're cultivating your own food, the idea of too many mouths to feed is not attractive. So that's why, therefore, you are hearing the rate of growth of the population has gone from 3.1% to 2.9%. That is organic. It proves that what we have been telling them is correct. And what was it in the other census, the one before? Was it not 3.5 at one time? Muchiza. Was it not 3.5?
Your Excellency, it was 3.0 in 2014, and 2002 it was 3.2.
And that before?
It was still 3.2.
Oh, so it's coming down. It's coming down. So this census is going to prove many things. And you remember the other discussion we had about where the Uganda has entered the lower middle income status. We are thinking that the population now is like 48. That's what I was thinking. I was estimating. But as you hear, it is now 45.9. Let's say 46. And the GDP, the other day they were saying it was 50-something billion. So you can see now the other level of the middle income status is now being confirmed by figures now that we have indeed entered the lower middle income status. So I want to congratulate the census people. They have done a good job. I think the problem was that they had underestimated because they were asking very many questions. Very many. I took 2 hours with the other man, the enumerator, Mama and myself, just 2 people. But the questions were comprehensive, covering very many, all aspects of life. Therefore, I think the other starting time delaying was not surprising because the questions were very many. I therefore congratulate you, and I congratulate the Ugandans, and I want to appeal to them that they should completely get rid of the old superstitions about okubara abana, okubara ebintu, counting things, because they used to think it will bring bad luck. It will not. Things have now changed. The things you thought were witchcraft are scientifically explained. One day when I was walking in Ruero, where we fought, I visited my friend, the late Konia of Nakaziwa village. We passed there, we were walking, we passed there. And I found him with a swollen leg. He had put it on a chair. The whole leg was swollen. Oh, he was our chairman in the area, chairman of NRM, of the contact group. Korea, what has happened? Bandoze. I have been bewitched. I called my doctor who was with me. What's this? Oh, according to the doctors, they called it cellulitis. It's a well-known, and they had antibiotics. And they treated Konia got cured. But those superstitions, we should get rid of them. There's enough evidence, even in our traditional society, to show that what matters are the scientific laws which God created for us. They are there, they can cure disease, they can answer this question, the wind here. We are using the wind traditionally to dry things, or kwanika. This is physics, it's not witchcraft. You wash a piece of cloth, it is wet, you put it out, the air sucks out the water, and the cloth dries. The wind was for drying. Physics. So it's not true that our people did not understand science. They did, but not enough. The wind, you use it, okwera. When you have got millet mixed with husks, you do it this, then the wind blows away the husks and you remain with the millet. Okwera. So therefore, I think the NRM Secretariat should do more work to download science. Even the traditional science, forget about the modern one. To our people so that they abandon the superstitions. Otherwise, we are moving well. These figures, I was really surprised because Mr. Mukiza came to brief me the other time. Me, I was thinking the population would be like 48, 49, 50. But I was surprised when he came to brief me last week. It was below 46. So I congratulate the census body, the UBOS, but I also congratulate the Ugandans for listening to our advice and embracing our programs. And you can see things are beginning to work out. With these few words, I declare the what? What do I declare now? That the census is what? Is announced.
Your Excellency, you receive the results and allow the public to use it.
It is my pleasure to receive the results, and anybody interested can now use them.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for those encouraging remarks. Can we give him another round of applause? Your Excellency, you are right, because in between censuses, UBOS leads us to carry out many other surveys. And indeed, the surveys which have been carried out, especially the health and demographic survey, show that the indicators have been improving. Maternal mortality has come down. Infant mortality has come down from 3 digits to 2 digits. Under 5 mortality has come down. Life expectancy at birth has gone up. And once they carry out deep analysis, the results will confirm some of these observations which have already been registered through other community surveys, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we request that you allow us have a photo with you, and then there, because of time, we are being advised to have only one photo. So being advised, we do the anthems, and then we can take a photo of the ministers, members of the board, of UBOS, and the heads of UN agencies who are here with us. Can we rise for the anthems? Just one stanza. So the members whom I announced take a photo with His Excellency the President. the rest of us, we are requested to remain. There is going to be a very short discussion to interpret and analyze for us the meaning of these results before we break off for lunch. So we request that we just spare some additional few minutes to have a brief panel discussion so that we bring down what these results mean for Ugandans in a language which all of us clearly appreciate, and then we shall be thereafter breaking off for lunch. So my co-MC, Godfrey Nyabongo, I think you take over as I assume the role of Prime Minister to take a photo with the President. Because but you've been a very wonderful audience, and I want to thank you for your presence and also for attentively listening to the results that have been given to us by the Census Commissioner. And thank you very much, Dr. Chris Ndatira.